Have you seen the rise in home prices over just the last 2 years? The average amount of equity that people are sitting on is unprecedented. But it begs an interesting question, a question I bet hardly anybody is even asking. Are you underinsured on your home? In the last 2 years, home values have increased on average by 11 to 18%. And depending upon your area, sometimes it can be even more than that. When you bought your home, you got home insurance, and you got home insurance based on your current value. But as the prices rise and the values increase, the equity in your home is massive, but so is the downfall if you're not properly insured. A normal year-over-year appreciation is typically 2 to 3%. In the last couple of years, we've seen massive gains in appreciation that are unprecedented. So what you should be doing as a homeowner right now is figuring out, what are you insured for, and does that cover the current cost of your house? In the event, God forbid, of total destruction for your house, the check that the insurance company would give you, would it cover the cost to rebuild? Most people, that answer is no. When you buy your house on closing day and bind your insurance, the majority of people probably never look at it again. But it should be something you review on an annual basis to make sure you're covered. For example, if 10 years ago you bought a house for $170,000 and had it insured for that amount, and tomorrow you could sell that same house for $350,000, yet you haven't adjusted your insurance, if the house burned down tonight, what would you do? A lot of homeowners avoid this kind of consultation with their insurance agent because they get really nervous that their premiums are going to go up, right? You don't want to pay any more for insurance than you have to, but if you're underinsured, in the event of total destruction, you're really going to wish you had that conversation. I had that very conversation with Casey Hahn, who is a local insurance agent for Florida Farm Bureau. And he said, for every $10,000 that you add on in coverage, it generally increases your monthly premium by about $5 to $8. Insurance is one of those things that you have just in case. And as none of us have a crystal ball, it's so much better to be prepared for the worst just in case. Insurance is one of those topics most people don't like to spend too much time on, and we don't really care all that much about it until we need it. So make sure that you're protecting your largest financial asset. What could be just a few dollars a month might make all the difference in your entire life. Owning a home, it's a huge responsibility, but it's got equally huge financial potential for you and your future generations. Being a responsible homeowner is so important. So the first thing I want you to do is pick up your phone and call your insurance agent. And if you're looking to be a responsible homeowner, check out this video on the one major thing that could destroy your home. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. I'll see you next time.